Hey, my name is April Walker of Walkerwear, and you're watching Crep Junkie TV. My name is April Walker. I'm a Brooklyn native, and I'm a lover of hip-hop, a lover of fashion, and a serial entrepreneur. Walkerwear is my first brand, my first clothing business, and my first entrepreneurial experience. I started it when I was very young, and it came from seeing that my lifestyle wasn't being serviced with fashion, with the things that we wanted. We couldn't represent ourselves. The music was popping, but we couldn't get apparel or things that spoke to what we were living at that time. So I offered those choices in Walkerwear. Hindsight is always like surreal to me, like wow, you know. But as we're living it, I didn't pay attention as much, because you have to realize at that time, the people that were wearing it were on their way up with me. So history wrote itself differently, but like when I first started, hip-hop was still on the rise. So, I started out of Brooklyn in a little shop on 212 Green Avenue, and it was in the heart of Bed-Stuy. It was Clinton Hill, Bed-Stuy, borderline. But it was rough, and it wasn't in the best neighborhood at the time. It wasn't the worst, but Brooklyn was very different in the 80s. So I really started on a shoestring budget, and I had clothes that spoke to the people, and it became a destination spot. So I had everybody from blue collar workers to white collar workers to hip hop artists that were on the rise. One of my first artists was Audio 2, Milk is Chillin', and then also Biggie. You know, he was coming in and saw Eric B. and Rakim airbrush shirt that I had in the window and said, how much is that shirt? And that sparked a conversation, and he became one of my best customers and a good friend. He was trying to get signed at the time. He was rapping already, but he didn't have a deal. So we became good friends, and he became one of our customers. And just a lot of other stories like that, from Run DMC to Queen Latifah to Naughty by Nature, and LL. But it was all through word of mouth at that time, and we were all climbing that ladder. So it was like good synergy. Music and fashion go hand in hand, and it was how you express yourself. So I was expressing myself through fashion, they were doing it through music. So I think we were just not paying attention to it too much, as much as just doing what we love.